Hey, everybody, welcome to the Witching Hour. I am Patti Negri, your host. The Witching Hour, the hour when the veil is thin and magic happens. I have a beautiful, magical, dear friend, guest for you today, the one and only Haley Michelle. You may know her as the Paranormal Princess, but she is quite the influencer and a magical girl to boot. Welcome, Haley. Thank you so much for coming
Yay!
on.
Of course, I feel like it's been forever since we've done this, and I'm so excited to be back with you.
Me too. We met, I don't know how many years ago now, but you came to LA. You came to visit in LA, and we met at LA's best cemetery, of course.
I
My dog Willow was still a puppy, and I
Oh
fell
my
in love with Ben.
goodness. Yes, we were
And
like, "Okay, we're sisters, that's
we're
it." Like, the
sisters. My
moment we
little
met,
sister, we were going into past lives, this and that, the whole
we
thing. Uh,
were.
yeah, yeah, that was the first outing of my little Willow. And since then, now we work together as Ghost Hunter Girls with Natalie. So
We do.
we do some events to Ghost Hunter Girls, which we're due for a new one. So everybody probably does for you, but those who don't, you are very much an influencer, TikTok and beyond, and known as the Paranormal Princess. So how did that come about?
Okay, so, I feel like I have a double life, kinda like a Hannah Montana. I love my paranormal, my spiritual side, but I also love the cute girly pink Barbie princessy side as well, and I know those are 2 opposite things, but I wanted to combine them together and come up with a name that fit me well, and actually some of my followers started calling me that on my TikTok, and I was like, "Yeah, that's me." Because I actually own my very own princess company. I've had it for 10 years now, 10 years this year. And I dress up as princesses for little girls' birthday parties. So they put the paranormal princess together, and here I am
And
today.
here you are. That's why I wear pink and I did pink ladies just for you. And again,
Oh,
here you are in your pink room, but wearing red. But you are the pinkest, most beautiful princess I know. We just hung out recently. We were just where were we together? Ma-
Maine.
Maine. We were just in Maine together and got to really play. We got to go to Stephen King's house and take pictures in front of that.
That
Go
was
to
so
a
neat.
cemetery. That was so we hang out at cemeteries together.
We do. That's our so remember we were there and I said, we met in a cemetery. Now look at us in this like famous cemetery here in Maine.
Yeah, opposite side of the world.
Yep.
So you, besides being an influencer on TikTok, you really are a gifted medium and intuitive yourself. So has that always been a part of your life? And how did you get into the paranormal?
Well, I think it's always been a part of my life, but I held it close and didn't share it with many people. But then I felt like, you know what? What am I hiding? Because obviously things are coming at me left and right, and why hide it? Because other people are going through this as well, and I want them to feel comfortable sharing their experiences or having someone to go to when weird stuff happens to them. Seriously, from the crib, I started, and I know that sounds weird, and I always tell this story. From the crib, I saw two spirits staring at me in my crib. I probably told you this 1,000 times, but they were two police officers in different, like, back in the day uniforms. And I knew that they were spirits and they were looking down at laughing at me. And I remember being so scared. The house I grew up in was mega haunted, and I'd follow spirits skipping. I can remember skipping behind a spirit that went straight into a door because I thought it was my mom. Then I was like, oh, yep, that's not my mom. Feel spirits sitting on the end of my bed. And I was like, okay, they're a part of my life. I can't hide this anymore. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're there.
So yeah, it is beautiful. So they are there and they certainly know people to follow and hang out at. And so again, seeing and sensing pairs of one, but you really got into paranormal investigations and the paranormal world and stuff. I know we've tried to get into the Queen Mary together. We tried to get into the Cecil Hotel together.
Good
Uh,
times.
so what are some of the better, more haunted places you've got to go to?
Well, I got to investigate the Ohio State Reformatory. That's where they filmed the movie Shawshank Redemption, one of my favorite movies. That was an incredible experience. And something I will never forget is being drawn into one of the cells and having an experience where I felt there was someone in there, and they were kind of "Hey, stay out of here, stay out of here. There's someone in here that you don't want to interact with." And I have all this caught on camera, and I feel my face being touched. Feels like an electrical shock almost when you're touched by, I'm sure you definitely know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's different for everyone when they get that touch of a spirit on their face, but my eyes instantly shot almost a different color and I just started tearing up and I could feel the emotion from, I believe, a prisoner that was there. And I'm like almost drawn to go back there. Like I want to have a better conversation with that spirit, but in another sense, I'm like scared to do so. I will never forget the Ohio State. Like I'm definitely ready to go back. Have you ever been there before?
No, I haven't. It's on
Oh,
my bucket list. So maybe we'll have to do it together. We'll have to
I
go
would
out.
love that. Because you
I
get to see the places where they filmed the movie as well. Like they take you on a little tour and it's really neat.
That would be very and
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess we hang out here, prisons and
Yep.
graveyards. That's the paranormal world. What made you decide to take it into the were you being a public person decided to add your paranormal world, or did you just go, I'm paranormal princess, even though you weren't called yourself that yet? How
Right.
did that develop your persona? Because it's so beautiful and it's so well known.
Thank you.
Um,
I think, around the time when COVID started, people were on their phones all the time. And I had a TikTok account and I was kind of posting silly videos. I didn't really know what I really wanted to share. And I would frequently go visit cemeteries and do little investigations, but without filming. And this time I decided to take the camera along and film my little investigation, and next thing I knew, the video blew up. I was really nervous to share that stuff because you've seen it. You get the skeptics, so you're not being real. This is fake. And at first, that kind of got to me. I'm like, oh, I hate that so much because what I do, I have such passion, and it's real. Like it is real, and it's hard to explain that to a skeptic. So I really set off with a mission to film these TikTok videos and to turn the skeptics into believers because I hated when they were telling me things weren't real. And I feel like I did bring a lot of people when I got that one comment that said, "Wow, Haley, you know what? I was a skeptic, but seeing this, I see what you mean." And I feel like I've had that similar experience. That one comment alone was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm going here. I'm going here. I'm filming this." It really brought a drive to me to just not even to prove the skeptics wrong, but to have them join in on the paranormal side of the world. Like the community, I mean.
and it is a beautiful community. We were talking about last week. It's like it's a paranormal because we both go to the conventions and do things like that. Good people, get involved in the
Yeah, it's like a
paranormal.
family
It's
for real, like
very much a family, and
yeah,
I think because we believe in magic, we believe in the unseen, and we're open to all sorts of things. Because it would be what a boring world it would be if what you see is what you get and right
right.
here and
Yeah.
ah. And of course, we're always going to get skeptics, and we're always going to get naysayers. But that's something that just goes with the
Oh,
territory.
yeah, I blow it past me now, and I just keep posting, and I feel like I changed the hearts of some people, but in other people, even the skeptics, non-believers, they're still watching and kind of maybe
Yeah,
she has a point.
right.
So
Why are they still watching? Exactly. So
right.
you are a sensitive. You're a medium. You're very intuitive.
Yeah.
So with everything going on when you are in a haunted place, like say that prison or something, how do you get sensory overload? Do you have techniques that you do to keep yourself down or grounded or when you need to ground yourself? Um,
Honestly, that has been a hard thing for me to do because I feel like I instantly S it's always such a hard thing to explain your gift, but I know more than anybody you would understand. I feel like I step back into time with that person that's there, like, say, I go to this prison and I step back into the 1940s when they were in that jail, and I can instantly feel what they were feeling and the sadness or the happiness or the excitement. And I could just like almost transform into that person. And it's sometimes hard to step away from it because I feel like that spirit has so much to tell me
yeah,
because you're like, oh my gosh, you can feel this, you can see this. And they want me to, they want to join in. And I don't know, like switch places for a minute. I'm feeling what they're feeling and they're kind of feeling life, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So you've taught me actually, I don't know if you know this, you're very much a friend, but a mentor to me. If anyone ever asks me, I'm like, yes, you're a mentor for sure. You said something before about, I believe, salty food, salt
Mm,
and
to
stuff
ground you.
to ground me. And I always think of that. So that is one of my techniques I use. I always bring like peanuts and stuff like that with me when I do these things because of you. So
Thank
that's
you.
one
Well,
thing I
that's
use.
good. I'm a teacher at heart. I am a teacher at heart. I mean, all the different influencers I work with, I'm always, okay, Elton, okay, Kelsey, okay, well, okay, we have to. So I am a teacher at heart, whether I'm teaching at my school or again, one-on-one like that, because that's what I do. And we do need to know. And we put ourselves into these places. And you do it beautifully. What are some misconceptions you think people have about somebody who's gifted like you are, like we are? Do you think you know?
I feel like it's also they want to feel it for themselves. Like, oh, the seeing is believing type thing. So they just think, well, the misconception, that's not happening. They're just, I don't know the word. They're just like the clout chasing. Oh, that's just not real type
Yeah.
thing. And that's where I come into play like, oh man, I wish I could just put this on them for a minute so they could feel what I'm feeling and stuff like that. So I don't know if that really answers the question about it.
Yeah,
About the
close
yeah.
enough. It does, it does.
Right, yeah.
People don't get it. It's like, "Feel this, see this, can't you sense this?" I get that. And
Yes.
and sometimes what I do like, because 'cause I'm not a tech person, again, because we are our own ghost meter, but when somebody else has a technical thing, SLS camera or something, and they're validating what we get, I do like that. I want somebody else
Yes.
to have the tech, but use that to validate what we're
That's the best feeling.
Because it's we can get bombarded with spirits and things like that on the way. Do you have any specific self-care rituals that you do to take yourself day to day when we go out in the world? You're doing one of your princess parties, you go grocery shopping. Do you have a
I
on-off switch or do you
I do, and I'm getting better with it, since I started really getting into this more and more, and you did talk about the on-off switch a lot. That was a hard thing for me to do, because I have actually been into my princess parties where I've sensed spirits or seen shadows walk through the hallways, and I'm like, "Oh my," I'm like, "La-di-da, I'm a princess, here's your
Mhm.
fairy dust," while I'm, like, seeing the spirit walking in the hallway acting like nothing's there, but I say, like, prayers in my mind, and that seems to help me a lot, especially when I'm in, like, sleep paralysis. That's been
Yeah.
helping so much to me, where I'm, like, quickly saying, like, a prayer in my head, and honestly, it kinda stops everything, and I think it shuts it down, kinda like the white bubble you also bring up, like,
Mhm.
to imagine yourself in a white bubble or that's what I do as well.
Okay, that is amazing. Another thing we have in common, as we both have done Scared and Alone. Same producer, that producer, Robin Christine, who produced my website. Well, my world actually, but produced this podcast, The Witching Hour, also produced Scared and Alone, which is a little hiatus. And we have done that together. And one we did together was at Randolph County Asylum. Do you remember much we
Oh,
did over there? That's a
yes, and
pretty
I was
spooky
the
place.
one locked in by
Scared
myself,
and alone.
scared and
Yeah.
alone. It did bring me relief that I had you guys on the phone, though. That was the only thing that got me through because it was scary to walk those hallways alone. And, you kind of watch stuff on TV like that, and you're like, ah, whatever. And you get thrown in it by yourself, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to walk these halls. I remember you guys had me lay on is it a gurney?
A gurney.
So yeah, you guys had me lay on one of those, and I remember I feeling something grab at my leg, and then the phone was cutting in and out, and I heard you say, "She doesn't know it, but there's a little boy spirit grabbing onto her legs," and my heart like went,
Yeah.
"Oh god." I'll
Um,
never forget that.
yeah, for anybody who doesn't know or hasn't seen, you could still go see our episodes of Scared It Alone. It's opposite of normal paranormal TV. You have a whole team of investigators And then maybe one person at what's called either base camp or whatever, like watching it on video and telling what's going on. This is completely reversed. We have one person in the haunted house and then 4 or 5 of us sitting in the comfort of our own home, just watching you. Yeah, watch out for what's behind you, Haley. So it was
Oh
a
my
complete opposite of normal. Yeah.
It was really cool to explore it though, and there was a little boys' room and just learning the history. But man, oh man, did I feel so many like I think being a sensitive, obviously you're gonna feel stuff, but I feel like they also the spirits are aware, like, oh, she can feel me, she can hear me. And I feel like they're like they crowd into you at that straight opening that door. Oh, she's here, and they all come and say hi. So I did feel pretty overwhelmed. And I didn't have my peanuts in my pocket for my salt. Like,
Good.
calm down,
See,
everybody. Good thing.
that is good. See, taught you well. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
fun because again, we're just sitting in our own home in the bright light, hanging out, going, "Oh, I the great concept." So anybody who doesn't know, check it out. You can get it on YouTube. You can get Scared Alone website, and hopefully we'll pick that up again soon.
I know, I miss
So,
it.
me
I
too.
even miss getting locked in places, scared and alone. I will admit it, but
Okay, and another thing that we have in common is dolls, haunted
Oh,
dolls. We are both proponents of the haunted doll world. I've got my main haunted doll bill sitting right behind me. That is my new book, Doll Craft, of which you have a quote within that. You are one of my beautiful endorsements on it. There it is, Doll Craft. And that's where,
oh,
like, you brought your princess and your paranormal world together. I brought my doll collecting and my magical witchy side with the puppets
yes.
and the haunted dolls together to create. I love that. We
Yes.
combine.
And I do
So
love your book because this is so you, but also it I don't know, I'm so drawn to it, not just because I have my little quote inside, but because it is magical, and I love that I have it on my shelf with my haunted dolls, and
thank
it just looks
you.
great, yeah.
So have you been a doll collector always, or did that start with haunted dolls, or what's your
Oh my
origin
gosh.
story of the doll world?
Yes, from a young age, I've been very interested in the creepy dolls. I was about to say, but who hasn't? A lot of kids aren't really like, "Oh, I want a Chucky doll," but that was me. I
Ah,
love the Child's Play movies, and I really was like, "Oh, man, I want a Chucky doll. I wish my doll," you know? Then I started learning about, seeing movies, of course, and then learning, oh, spirits can take part into a doll, be a vessel for spirits and stuff, and I'm like, "That intrigues me so much." So I got my first haunted doll when I was pretty young, around 11. And I will be honest, a lot of people are like, "Oh, whatever, it's not haunted." That's how I kinda am when I do get dolls at first. I need proof when I have a haunted doll. So, when I did get a haunted doll, I was very, like, going into it like, "Yeah, whatever." Maybe because I just didn't wanna be scared at first. And, I got Andrew, and he's sitting over here. He was one of my first haunted dolls I got. I will bring him up just because
please.
I don't even think you ever met him before.
Oh,
Um
yeah. Oh, he's beautiful.
People think they're like, "Oh, he looks so real. I see his eye."
He does. She looks very real.
That there is something with this doll.
Yeah,
Andrew, I should
definitely.
bring him out more often.
You should bring him out more often. Yeah, he looks very real. He's one of those realistic looking babies. So,
Yes.
do all your dolls get along with each other?
We've had a little bit of, issues here and there. I've actually had one of my dolls, I believe, push her over, and it was a glass doll, and her face broke. And I never felt her ever again after that. So I did get rid of the doll that broke. And kind of place the other one away from the other dolls because I didn't want that happening again, and I think it was just some jealousy. The one doll up here, I don't know if you can see her. This is Lullaby Lulu. She was
Mm.
gifted to me by one of my friends. Seemed very dangerous at first. I didn't feel good when I got her. But after kind of talking with her and taking her on some investigations, I feel like she's part of the family now, part of the haunted family I have here.
That's beautiful. And I do,
Yeah.
yeah. There she is. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Thank
Um,
you.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's big too. And I did notice the girl in blue behind you. Now
Oh,
you had her with you in Maine a week or two
yeah,
ago whenever we were there. She's one of your main
she
babies.
is. She is. This is Cynthia. I have had her for probably 5 or 6 years while doing, starting off on my TikTok journey, and I take her with me to all my events, so you have met her on a couple of different occasions. I feel like I can't even post, like, a TikTok or go live or anything because people will be like, "Well, where's Cynthia?" I'm like, "Oh, well, forget me then. Here she is." She's definitely my most popular, and a lot of people feel lots of things when they're with her, and that makes me happy because she is a good soul.
Yeah, she is very cute. Because again, I was right across from you guys, a few weeks ago, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, the one thing that seems to follow us around, or maybe we follow around, is Annabelle, the famous. Oh my gosh, is she burning down? Is she burning
Is she
down
missing?
plantations? Escaping prisoners, Annabelle. We saw her for the first time, I guess, the end of last year at the Warren's Paracon,
Yes,
and we danced with her. I
we
must say,
did.
I put up some. We did. I put up some protections because my little vendor booth, my books and stuff were kind of right in front of the thing. And I was afraid nobody's going to come up because there was a lot of strong energy there. But then put up the protections. It was great. What were your experiences with her
Oh my
this
gosh. So
time,
of
last
course,
time?
yeah, the first time meeting her, of course, you hear so many things. Oh my gosh, Annabelle, she's done this, she's gone missing, the movies about her, oh my gosh. So when I was meeting her, I had so much anxiety and like, do I look her in the eyes? Do I say, may I talk to you? All these things come to mind, but you kind of go blank when you are face to face with her.
You do.
So I just took it in. I was pretty excited. I didn't feel like I was in danger. Um, so the first second I was with her, I was with you. We were in a room with a good amount of people. I didn't have a one-on-one time with her until the next day when I got to be with her alone. And honestly, I just felt a lot of curiosity from myself. Like I wanted to know her, but she is protected and she's in a case. And I felt like I couldn't really feel this or that from her. I did hear that she's like blessed every day. I don't know how true that is.
I think that is true. And again, they travel with a priest. We both got blessed by
Yes.
Father
Father
Bob,
Bob.
Father Bob. And it was so cute because he's obviously a Catholic priest, and I'm
Yeah,
obviously
right.
it was so cute. He said my pentagram, my pentacles, and all this. He was so cute. I'm like, yeah, when in, bro,
Right.
do the post blessing. And he was so cute. He goes, it's going to be a Catholic blessing. Is that okay? And I'm like, of course. I would expect nothing else. You want me to have you
Right.
give me some witchy thing? It was so sweet and it was very magical. So I do think they take it very seriously, and she is blessed and magical. But I know things happened the night we were there because were you there when they were saying that when they left the night before, when they came back in, all her cords were messed up?
I think I did hear that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
like something was been moving around. Well, nobody was there.
Right. And they said they
So,
had to put the gloves on to set her back up in her case and she was
yes.
kind of moved around. Yeah. And then
Yes.
I didn't feel so worried around her because we did have a little fun with a photo shoot with her, literally
We
just
did?
me, you, and her. And we were
Yes.
dancing. And I had a lot of comments of people being like, she is staring you guys down. I'm like, you know what? She
Mhm.
just wants to join in
She
on the
wants to
dancing.
play. She
Yeah.
wants to play. And my drum just rang again. If the
Oh my
second
God.
time when we were showing your doll and now talking about Annabelle, my boom.
Oh, I love
Ah,
that. And I really love seeing her when we were at our last event. It was kind of like, me and you were catching up, and then us three were catching up with her. And you still get that feeling of when you're walking in the room. Oh my
yeah,
gosh. No matter what, I think even if I went to see her for the eighth time, I'll still feel that feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm
me
meeting
too.
one of the most haunted dolls. I'm seeing her again, the haunted dolls in the world. And, we had a good time seeing her the last time. We took some pictures and I actually believe, and I haven't shared this yet, I believe I captured something in a picture with her. And it's so
Ooh.
weird because I see a man's face, but when I show my husband, he sees Cynthia's face looking in the mirror and she was on the floor, but way behind us. He saw her face and I could see it when he tells me that. I have to show you guys the photo because
Yes.
I have yet to make a video because I don't even know what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing something.
That's
So,
awesome. Yeah, she's
yeah,
powerful, and we've made her more powerful with our belief, with the notoriety she's got, the visibility. We add to that power, and more power to her.
right, for real. I'm ready to go
Yay!
see her again when you're ready.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever, and my friends just bought the whole Warren estate, so we can certainly go. We
I
can
would love
certainly
that.
go
We
play.
did talk about spending the night there too.
Yes, we're gonna go
So
spend the night there.
that's
Okay, it's a
fun.
deal. I'm bad, mom. I don't travel with my girls so much. I'm going to have to because I'm going to be doing some haunted doll tea parties and things. I'm going to have to
Neat.
figure out how to carry them easier because
Oh,
Bella's big and unruly. Oh,
I
is that
saw
your
this
doll?
thrifting. Yes. And it has a backpack and it has a case for them to sit in and a little window for their face.
That
Thrifting.
was the cutest thing I have ever seen.
Thank you. I haven't used it yet and I debated on it so much, but I'm like, I don't usually bring my glass porcelain dolls because I'm worried about them.
Yeah,
But
that's what
this
I'm
comes
worried.
with a strap and some pockets to put things in and
A doll backpack. That is the coolest thing. I will have to look for one, even if not thrifting. It must exist. So,
yeah, they do.
Bella,
That's what I'm gonna start
um,
doing.
So I know we are both thrifters. We are both people to go to find magical things, funny things, scary things, spooky things.
Oh
Is-
yes.
what are some of the great things you found in addition or including your haunted dolls thrifting?
Yeah, that is one of my absolute favorite hobbies to do. And I started making videos of come with me, let's see if what we can find anything haunted, spooky, creepy. And a lot of people are like, is everything in there haunted? I'm like, no, actually, it takes a long time to find that one special thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've encouraged a lot of other people to start going thrifting and finding dolls and stuff like that. But I did find a mirror that I believe has a spirit attached to it. It is a beautiful mirror. I wish I had it in here right now, but it has all these beads on it. And I will see the face of a woman in that mirror. And I have on multiple occasions. And one night when I was sleeping, obviously it's super dark in my bedroom. A big white light came out of the mirror about a couple days after I got it. It looked like
Wow.
obviously like a just like an orb with some sort of rainbow attachment just coming out of the mirror, and I'm like, I didn't feel like it was haunted when I grabbed it, I was just drawn to it. It's almost like I went straight in the store, grabbed it, and, like, left. I don't even when I think about that now, I'm like, "Was I in a trance or something?" I have to
Maybe
have it.
you.
Yeah. So, it's not just the dolls, the mirrors, which I have heard you're not supposed to get mirrors from thrift stores and stuff like that
Mm,
because you're buying people's bad energy or something like that. I don't know. I feel like this is a really sweet spirit of like a woman about 23 years old that
that's
has
beautiful.
some sort of attachment to that mirror.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe it. I believe everything. Now, again, if there is something negative that can be cleansed and clear, my doll Belle was negative when I first opened her up. She had a horrible thing. I wouldn't let the sun set before banishing the negative spirit because I knew there was a positive spirit inside her. But
Right.
I love thrifting, and mirrors are portals. We know that.
Yes.
They're portals between this world and the other. You have two mirrors facing each other. You've got a spirit freeway. But
Right.
again, everything can be cleansed or everything you could even shut down the activity of a mirror if you so choose to. So yeah,
Right.
I don't think there's any you shouldn't. I don't think there's any shouldn'ts about anything.
No. I'm too drawn to it. I like have to do it. If I feel like it's has some sort of attachment, I'm bringing it home. And I would seriously love to go thrifting with you sometime. There is a place, I believe, in Burbank, and it's a haunted thrift store. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I don't know if it's
Mhm.
Burbank. Somewhere in
Burbank,
California.
there's a lot of thrift stores in Burbank.
Okay, well, there's this one. I've always been drawn to it, and it's huge. It's really neat. And I will be in California in a couple weeks, just saying. But I know you're a busy
We're
girl.
going. No, we're going. We're going.
Really?
We will go. Yes, we'll make it happen.
Okay.
No, we will make it happen. I mean, I'm see, you're traveling. I know I've got here, there, and everywhere, but I always come home. Even if that I'm
Right.
gone, at least somewhere in the middle of the week, I'm home for a minute
You
or
do.
a
You're
day.
like, okay, I'm gonna go home for 2 days, and I'm
I'm
gonna
going home
fly
for
out.
2 days. I'm gonna talk to my dog, otherwise she gets so mad. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
So
so much fun, and we can film our experiences, like
we will see
2
what we can
mediums go
find.
into a thrift store, and what do you find?
Right.
That'd be cute.
That'll be really cute. Okay, it's a date. We will do it.
Okay.
So again, I encourage people to go check out your local thrift store with a whole new mindset about what's what. Besides, you
Right.
can find really cool things, whether haunted or not. So speaking of haunted, do you have an investigation or a location that you really want to go to that you haven't got to go to yet?
I am sure there is a place. Let me set my mind to it.
Okay.
I have like a list of places. Of course, we tried to get into the Cecil, and I know that's like a high place everyone wants in. I was seriously drawn to it. And I don't know if you remember this. The attitude we had when we tried to get in there, that was very uncharacteristic. I don't know the word.
It
That was not
was.
me.
No.
And I was mean and I tried to get in. And you were kind of like, I left something in there. We got to get in there. And it just wasn't really
And
us.
nothing worked. And
Nothing.
we're both very persuasive when we
Yes,
want. I
yes,
know that we're
persuasive.
both persuasive women, but we couldn't do it. But
Right.
no, something at that hotel takes over you, takes
It
over
does.
you it
And
completely because when every step you take, I get more depressed, more hopeless. I want to
like,
live. I don't want to
want to
die.
die.
That's not me. Just like that is not you. It's like
Right.
it brings out the worst.
It does. And
But
do you
but
remember
we
when
could
we tried
we
to
could.
leave? Oh, sorry. When we tried to leave the hotel, the GPS kept taking us back to the Cecil.
That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yes. You were
Kept
trying to
taking
take
us,
me to the airport.
and
You
we
typed
couldn't.
in, and it just kept taking us right back to the Cecil.
Yeah. We'll get there. We will get there because again, I have bribed my way in.
Couple times,
Just
right?
that day we could not.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely on number one to go there and investigate.
That is that is
Yes.
good. What is the spookiest place you've been?
Okay, so I would have to say this is so random. It's a cemetery, of course, in Indiana. And this was just kind of like, I didn't think anything of it. I'm sure you've seen the dollhouse graves.
Mhm.
Actually showed you a couple pictures. There's two dollhouse graves in Indiana where the parents like have a dollhouse in the graveyard and they bury their child under it. And I went to one a couple months ago, the second one in Indiana, and I was so excited to see it because I've already seen the first one. And I have had some weird experiences in the broad daylight at that cemetery, like me and my husband walking alone and getting kicked in the back of the legs as I was walking up to the dollhouse. And it felt
Wow.
like little kid just kind of kicks like at me. And then I heard a, "Huh," I don't know if it
Mhm.
was like a joke or what, but it was a spirit. And I'm like, I looked at Trevor, my husband, and he didn't hear it. I'm like, please just tell me. There was no one around. It was, like I said, sunny and bright. And it was like this child was interacting with me and they were being kind of like aggressive about it, like with the kicking and the like trying to spook me, like on purpose,
Right.
like I'm at a scary haunted house. I don't think it was like I was terrified or anything. I was like, am I being like, is this a joke? Am I being like a little trickster spirit was at me? So that kind of was one of my scarier, spookier experience with that child at her grave. And I know it was her. And I feel like she tries to do this when people visit. I don't think it was just on me.
On you. But again, I do think spirits can tell somebody who is gifted, somebody who can sense them. And they're gonna
Right.
pick on you probably more than they would have picked on, say, your husband or somebody else that was there.
Right. And I love how, and I keep bringing up that it was sunny and bright. I feel like it's the thing that people, oh, we have to investigate at midnight with all the lights out and stuff. No, I mean, you can have experiences any time of the day.
Yeah,
So
100%. Ghosts
I
don't
love
go
that.
away during daylight. Ah.
Right. And I will
Oh.
say I don't believe that a lot of cemeteries are haunted. I tell a lot of people that. They're like, "Oh, it's so haunted at a cemetery. Let's go to the world's most haunted cemetery." I'm like, spirits just don't hang around
They don't.
dead.
They
That
don't.
you know this.
And it's sacred ground to me. I do a lot of magical work from graveyards because it's sacred ground. So,
Right.
I mean, I do have little rituals. I do. I always leave cones. I do coins. I do things at the crossroads. But
Yeah.
they're magical, beautiful places. Not saying we don't get that occasional thing, but
Right.
I, they're,
I feel the
they're
same. I'm very drawn to cemeteries and stuff. And that's why I also love that we met at Hollywood
And
Forever
it's I
Cemetery,
know, that
and
was so
then
perfect.
it was, and you were like, "Oh, do you know that they do movie nights and they do this and that?" I'm like, "This is the best day of my life."
Yeah, and it is the coolest. Anybody goes to LA who likes this sort of thing, check out Hollywood Forever because
Oh,
it's movie stars, old and new, regular people. They have all the different sections, this beautiful Masonic lodge,
oh,
and they do
people
in
having
summer have movie
picnics.
nights. Yeah,
And the
it's
animals
amazing.
walking around, like the
Yes,
what is it,
there's
peacocks and stuff like that?
peacocks, swans,
It's like a bit of
elephants,
heaven right
norlands.
there.
Yeah, right there, and it's gorgeous, and the
It
mausoleum, and you
is.
can go see famous old movie stars from I'm buried there. My last life, Barbara Lamar,
Yeah,
I am buried there.
you did
Um,
say that.
yeah,
That is
so
spooky.
it's lovely. So
Who did we visit?
Rudolph Valentino,
Okay,
I
yes,
think
we visited
Rudolph
him
Valentino,
and Judy
was it
Garland.
Judy Garland, and Toto Dog has a statue, but they wouldn't let you bury thing. But again, from rock stars to just the regular people, it's a very magical
Right.
spot.
Oh,
So
yes. Highly recommend
anyway,
that spot.
it is October. We are 2 weeks away from Halloween or Samhain for the witchy world. Oh, here we are, Cecil Hotel. That
Oh
is
my
my
gosh.
producer, Rob. That is right there. That's the real sign from the real Cecil Hotel. That was in Las Vegas, right? We were doing a
Yes.
convention in Vegas.
That was so much fun. We did
That
a
was
little
so
photo
much.
shoot there with the trees and the
Yes.
dolls, and it was
We
so
had
cute.
magical trees and magical dolls. That was really fun. Being in
Yeah.
Vegas. So, anyway, do you have any special plans for Halloween, Samhain, ancestor work? Veil is thin. Every day the veil is
Right.
getting thinner and thinner and thinner.
Yes, well, actually, I am throwing a my princess side of things. I'm throwing a Hocus Pocus event with the 3 witchy sisters. I'm gonna be playing Sarah Sanderson,
Of course.
and yes, my friend is a photographer, and she has a studio, and she's gonna play Winifred, and she's gonna make her studio look like the spooky witchy cottage. And we're gonna have kids come to do a meet and greet, and we're gonna do like witchy makeovers and really cool stuff like that, so they can come meet us and take pictures and stuff like that.
Oh, no fun that will
Yeah.
be.
Oh, I that's just so much fun for me to step outside playing a princess and jump into playing a witch. That really makes me happy, I'm not gonna lie.
No. Well, you'll be the princess witch because it's
Yes,
Sarah.
absolutely.
Um, anyway, so if let people know where they can find you, online, on, of course, social media, webs, anything like that. Maybe they even want to have a princess party.
Oh,
All of the
yes,
above.
and even I'm located in Indiana, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, man, I'm in Texas, I can't have you be a princess at my event." I do video messages as the characters as well. So my company is called Royal Wishes. I'm on Facebook mostly with Royal Wishes, but me as the paranormal princess, I'm Miss Haley Michelle. I believe my name is tagged right here. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'm really trying to get back into my YouTube world. I started that seriously when I was 15, 16, but when
Ah,
TikTok came around, I'm like, yeah, TikTok. So I'm trying to push YouTube, but I am at sitting at 2.9 million followers on TikTok. So maybe by
amazing.
Halloween we can hit 3 million.
Hit for 3 million. You're gonna spike her
We'll have a
followers.
party.
I nearly hit 3 million for Halloween. How perfect is that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you guys check her out. She's one of the sweetest, most amazing, fun people. We've danced to Annabelle together, like
Oh my
last year.
gosh.
We've danced with whatever we were doing this year. So let's
That was
come dance
fun.
with us. Yes.
Yes.
So thank you. So any words of wisdom for anybody before we go? Any Halloween wishes?
I
Any
just want to say stay magical and stay a believer. And I also want to thank you, Patty. It's been, I don't know, the best. I don't know. You've been such an inspiration and a great friend to me. And when we're together, the outside world just seriously closes and we reconnect as if no time has passed. And it's the best feeling to have that with someone. I'm having 2.9 million followers. It may seem like I have a million trillion friends. It's not true. I probably have 5 friends on this hand, and you are definitely one of them. So I just want you to
oh,
know
well, I
that.
am honored, and I feel the same way about you. I
Well,
feel the
thank
same way
you.
about you the second we get together and like this. So,
No time has
um,
passed.
friends forever. No time has passed. So,
Forever.
all right, Haley, thank you so much. Happy Halloween. Happy
Yes, happy
Halloween. Happy
Halloween.
spooky season. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you for bringing your
Yes,
magic to the witchy.
of course, thank you.